So if you have OBS, so not Streamlabs, just regular OBS or the Stream Elements version of it, you can download a thing called Aitum Vertical Plugin. So it's ATIUM Vertical Plugin. So you just type it in your search bar like this, say Aitum Vertical Plugin, and it'll go to the aitum.tv right here, and you'll go to that website, and it'll look like this. And they have another tool that's like their actual like stream management tool. I have not used it. It seems to be pretty amazing to do quite a few stuff with it. But I have not used it, so that's not what this will be about. At the top, though, there is different options to talk about pricing and explain that tool, but there's also one that says vertical plugin. So you're going to go here, and then you're going to download it. Now, I already have it downloaded, so it's probably going to try to download it on top, and it'll say the same. Yeah, so I already downloaded it. You can see it right here. So you go ahead and download it. Once you download it, you just double-click it, and it'll install. And if you just did a default install, it'll go right into your OBS folder, ready to go. You don't have to mess with it, right? And then if you already have OBS open, you just close OBS and then open it back up. So what that's going to do is it's going to add this piece here, this vertical window here, to your OBS. And so basically it's another canvas, just like this is, right? For your stream or whatever, but it's in a vertical format, right? And so you can go to the options here, and then it pops those up, and you can set the resolution, which usually does all this. So all this will usually be set, and then backtrack is where you can do clips from it, right? So it'll allow you to do a clip. You could say how long you want it to clip for, and then where you want it to go. You can do a hotkey, so you can set it to something, for your Stream Deck if you want to, or another device, or if you have, foot pedal, or if you have a MIDI controller, basically anything that has a hotkey, you can do that and put it onto there. And then the cool thing is if you happen to have enough followers for TikTok or any of those others that you want to stream live to in a vertical format, you can actually stream from this as well. So you could enter in your key for like TikTok, for example, again, make a hotkey for it. And then you can actually do some things where you can link your scenes together. So you get a whole separate set of scenes and sources for those. So you can link them together. So that way, when you change to a specific scene in your stream, it'll change on this also. So they'll be linked. I don't stream on TikTok, so I don't have that set up. But you go from there. So then, like I said, you also get these down here, which are vertical scenes and vertical sources. They work just like your normal scenes. They just happen to be for your vertical source, right? So I have just one because nothing fancy. So I just have one that I called vertical scene. And inside here, I have my sources. So I actually have my webcam scene, and this is the same webcam scene that I have over on my full display that I put over here. It's not putting my webcam up here because I can't share my webcam, but I'll move my main version over in just a second so you can see it. But this just using this right now because it's less complicated. And then I have a game capture scene to put on here because some of the games work better with the game capture. And then I have a display capture because a couple games don't work with game capture. And then I have this image. So basically each of these is a piece in here. So like that is, so I have them locked so I don't screw it up. But that's this, right? So that's my border and my webcam that I already have set up from my other scene. And I just drug it up here and put it at the top, right? So I'll go ahead and lock it again so I don't accidentally move it. And then I have the display capture, which is this. And if I actually make this one smaller so you can see this, okay, you can see it actually is way bigger than my screen, but that's okay because I just centered it on there for like a vertical video, right? So it's just getting the center cut of that. And you can adjust this however you want. So if you would rather have it take up the whole screen, you can do that. You can take your, webcam and overlay it or whatever you want to do with it. But this is how I have mine set up, okay? And then I have a background image that I have on here, which is just something that goes behind my webcam, so it just isn't just a black area. And it kind of matches my colors and stream colors and those type of things, okay? So that's it. So at this point, with this backtrack always on, or when you have it while you're streaming. So when you start streaming, it'll just turn it on. Now it's recording the last 45 seconds of your gameplay. So for me, I have like a foot pedal. And so I have it, one of the foot pedals set to this Windows Shift F12 hotkey. So when I have something amazing goes on, I hit that button, and then it automatically clips it to this area. Okay. And so if I open up this and get there, I have this folder, right? And inside this folder is my vertical clips. And so it just automatically saves them there. So when I go into there, they're already in here. They're already in the format and they're ready to be uploaded. So you can either go to TikTok Live, right, on the website and upload it that way, and then you can adjust them, or you can upload them to a basic video editor and trim it or however you want, but you don't have to position your video or anything like that and along with your gameplay, because it's already done and it's happening all the time. Okay. So that's the easiest way, using OBS, which is why I highly recommend using OBS. It is more complicated than Streamlabs at first, but once you kind of get the hang of it, it's almost identical. It just has a couple different quirks about it than what you have, but that's it. So it basically just, like I said, creates this new scenes, new sources, puts a new canvas up here. You drag your sources where you want up here, so that's how it looks. And then now all your TikToks can come out looking just like this, or YouTube Shorts, and they already have your video in the right spot. Same background, nice and crisp and clean, and it's super easy to edit, and you can get a lot more of that content out very quickly.